Hi traders, this is Andrew Masters from FIBO Group and welcome to my weekly Forex report. On Monday, to kick off the week, we'll see key data from Australia with the release of the latest securities inflation report. This number will be closely watched after last week's disastrous inflation numbers, and we expect volatility in the Australian dollar surrounding this news. In the American session, we'll see the market manufacturing PMI index as well as the IMFI manufacturing index from the US. This ISM has been on the rise since the start of the year, which shows the manufacturing sector in good shape, and another good figure should lend some support to the US dollar. On Tuesday, the highlight of the day will be the latest interest rate decision from the Reserve Bank of Australia, followed by a monetary press conference. Only last week, the chances of an rate cut by the RBA were 0%. But that jumped to over 50% in the last 2 days after last week's disastrous CPI figures, and we expect the Australian dollar to come under extreme pressure in the lead up to this announcement. In the European session, we'll see the producer price index from the Eurozone, which came in at 0.7% last month, and although not good, it's up from the previous month's figure of 1%, and if the trend continues, we may see the euro receive a boost. On Wednesday during the Asian session, we'll see the Caixin China Services PMI numbers, which give a clear indicator of the service sector in the world's second largest economy. The number came in at 52 last month and slightly up from the previous month of 51, and if the trend continues, we may see the Chinese yuan strengthen. In the European and American sessions, we'll see market service PMI from Germany, France, the Eurozone as a whole, and the US. All figures came in above 50% last month, showing the manufacturing sector in the respective countries is moving forward, and another good round of figures may see the US dollar and euro push higher. On Thursday, the Japanese and European markets are closed, and we expect a quiet day in the market, although from Australia there may be some action with the release of the latest retail sales figures as well as import, export and trade balance figures. The retail sales figure will be of particular importance. It has hit the market last month at 0% and well under expectations for a number of 0.4%. Another poor figure may see the Australian dollar come under pressure. On Friday, the focus will be on the American session with the release of the latest unemployment rate as well as the non-farm payrolls figure from the US. The numbers came in quite strong last month and is seen as an important indicator on the question of an interest rate hike from the US Federal Reserve. So these numbers will be closely watched and volatility is expected in the US dollar. From Canada, we'll see the unemployment rate, which came in at 7.1% last month, but is expected to improve this month on the back of rising oil prices, which should create more jobs, and we may see the Canadian dollar finish the week on a high note. That's all from me at FIBO Group, and I'll see you all next week.